Hi, this week's Star Media featured sponsor is Papik Motors. Check out their front page ad, this week's Laverne announcer. It's time to get road trip ready with Papik Motors. May service special includes buy 3 tires, get the 4th one for just $1. Up to $40 back on brake pads and rotors. These are just a couple of the May service specials. Be sure to check out the ad for more information. And welcome to today's Chamber Chatter. I have Katie Baustian here as the CEO Facilitator as my guest today. We'll get back to CEO in a minute, but for this week's Chamber Chatter, we're still doing the 7th annual Burger Battle, and that's going on now through May 31st. There are 4 participating businesses, which is the Green Lantern Bar and Grill, Green Rail Food and Spirit, Howling Dog Saloon, and the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill. There are 50 chances for diners to win a $10 dining gift card. The Mother's Day Flower Walk is also this weekend. You're a mom.
I'm a mom.
You can participate. It is 24 participating businesses are giving out flowers to mothers, mothers-to-be, grandmas, anyone who's had children. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The poster's on the Chamber Chatter website. And yeah, you build your own bouquet. It's beautiful spring flowers. It's free for people participating.
So you just go to the business and they just give you a flower and
Yep.
you build a bouquet?
Yep.
Oh, fun.
There'll be a little bucket in front of them, and you just go in and you grab whatever one you want and continue on.
Oh, I like that idea. Good idea.
And then Papik Motors Spring Rally will be Saturday, May 17th from 2 to 4 p.m. You'll stop in for an afternoon of fun, camaraderie with cars, music, and concessions. Also on May 17th is the bike rodeo that will take place at 10 a.m. at the Blue Mountain Ice Arena. There's lots of prizes to include like new refurbished bikes from Second Mile Bicycles. And if you don't have a working bike, that is okay. You're in luck. Second Mile Bicycle will be there to help repair. With that as well, we still have the 2025 Wildlife and Landscape Photography Contest going on with the CVB. Enter to win one of $900 in prizes. There's 6 $50 cash prizes awarded each contest. The first contest is May through June, with the deadline entry being June 30th. The criteria of the photo: all entries must be digital. All photos must be taken within Rock County. All entries must include a name, address, phone number, email of photographer, and the title of the photo. You can email all of those photos at the Laverne Chamber email.
You have a lot going on.
I know.
It's great.
I know. One last thing, and then we'll get to you.
That's fine.
The Ecumenical Coffee will be Wednesday, May 7th at 9:30 a.m. at the First Presbyterian Church in their fellowship hall with Kids Rock Child Care Center, investing in our future. The guest speaker will be Emily Crabtree, the president of Kid Rock Child Care Center Board of Directors. Moving on now to Laverne, CEO of Southern Minnesota.
So Southwest Minnesota CEO.
Yes, Southwest Minnesota CEO.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have a trade show coming up on.
We do. May 14th, Wednesday, May 14th at Big Top Event Center here in Laverne from 5 to 7 p.m. Open to the public. Anyone can come. And it will feature our 18 young professionals in the businesses they've created.
Awesome. I have a list of those businesses. I'll just list the businesses. If you want to check out their names of who they belong to, they'll be on your Facebook.
Yes.
So it'll be Wood & Co., 18 & Co., Bose Printing and Apparel, Timeless Screens, Intune, Everlink Permanent Jewelry, Gacky Machines, Sipping Station, Grand Prairie Sports, Epiphany Creations, Midwest Connection, Hot Mess Express, Great Repurposed Good, Post Gutter Care, Sign It Your Way, Charmed, Essentials, and Christ Through Clothes. Payment is preferred in cash or check for that event. And in case you didn't know, what is CEO?
So CEO is a national program. It is led by a national office in Effingham, Illinois. So our Diane Robinson years ago was at a conference and heard about it and came back and told Craig Oftedal, we have to have this. So it's creating entrepreneurial opportunities for young people. It's teaching juniors and seniors in high school about what's available right here in Southwest Minnesota and kind of growing your own. You don't have to leave, as you know, and I know, you don't have to leave to find a good place to raise your family, have a good career, all those great things. We have it right here in our hometowns. And it is a collaboration between 7 different schools. It's Pipestone, Southwest Christian, Edgerton Public, Laverne, Adrian, Hills Beaver Creek, and Ellsworth are all part of this. And their sophomores and juniors apply to be in the program. And there's an application process, obviously. And then they get picked for the next year. And we visit local businesses. We learn the handshake, all the business etiquette. And then we visit local businesses just to show these young people, one, you can be your own boss, you can own your own business. And two, there are plenty of careers right here in Southwest Minnesota that are wonderful. So you can come back to Southwest Minnesota and have a great career, raise your family, have a great place to live. So it encompasses really a lot of different aspects of CEO. Sometimes it just like pops in my mind, oh yeah, we just did that, or did those things. Professional dress, handshake, cold calls, actually calling someone, which is big for a lot of people nowadays because we rely on email and text. They build a huge network of all these business owners. So every morning we meet at 7 a.m. in one of our communities. This week we were in Edgerton. So we are at Merchant Co. Business up there, which is kind of a new business to their Main Street, very neat business. And they kind of just told us their story and how they started their business. So they learn all of that. I always say these young people drive down Main Street in these towns and they understand what's happening behind the doors of each business. It's fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's an awesome program to have. And you said it's actually business funded, not school funded.
Yes. It is completely business funded. So if you go to our website, all of our funders are listed on there. So the schools just allow the students to be in the program. That takes their first 2 hours of their day. And then it's a 2-credit elective. And then the business is funded. So schools are not putting any money towards this program.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome for the support.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, my last note is there's 18 students this year.
There are 18 students in the program this year.
And how many have you had in the past?
The lowest number we've had is 15. 18 is kind of an average for us. We have 18 again next year. So, yeah.
And how many have gone through the program before? Like you said 130?
113 in 7 years. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have gone through the program. And it's fun to kind of see some of the young professionals, we don't call them students, they're young professionals, come back to our communities. We're starting to see that now. We're in our 7th year. So we're starting to see young professionals come back, get jobs. Your brother would be one of them, Cade, and just give back to our communities. That's one of the things they'll hear. This morning and yesterday, the 2 businesses we were in Edgerton are very involved with their chamber and just talking about what an asset a chamber is to a community and the role of a chamber and how we need to be involved. Everybody needs to be involved in their community in one way or another to make it a successful community. So it's so great for these 17 and 18-year-olds to hear that. And hopefully then when they find where they're going to be in life, they give back to that community too. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, with a Nutcracker baseball game.
Yes.
I'm so proud of Cade.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. I will close up our chamber chatter with our military minute.
Oh.
So our military minute for this week, and last week we discussed that the a second Laverne unit was formed during World War I, and it was reorganized as Company H, the 5th Regiment Minnesota National Guard, and it mustered into federal service on October 3rd of 1918. This company saw no overseas duty. After World War I, Laverne formed 2 National Guard companies, the Headquarters Company and Company H, 2nd Battalion, 205th Infantry, and made their home in Laverne. For a town of less than 5,000 people, supporting 2 full-strength companies was a major undertaking. In 1913, the Minnesota State Legislature passed a law providing for armories to be built, and the state and the city were to share the construction costs equally. Total cost per armory could not exceed $15,000. The city of Laverne had been asked by the Guard to purchase land for the building, and when this was not done, a group of spirited citizens through the Laverne Commercial Club moved forward to secure a site. And in 1919, the Laverne Automobile Company purchased a vacant half lot from the estate of P.A. Christensen for $2,000. The land was directly north of the Omaha Depot and thought to be the perfect location for a proposed armory, and that is where our old armory is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and that is all I have for today. So thank you again for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's fun to see you.